I, Blake Warden, swear to tell nothing but the truth, so help me God. To every American citizen in this country, I swear to be honest with you. I swear to not lie to you. I swear to understand you. The key is all about love. The key is all about giving people chances. The key is about the democracy in this country. And the key is about knowing somebody how that person feels and every American feels. Yeah, it's a touchy subject talking about Mr. Trump, but Mr. Trump it doesn't understand Mr. Trump doesn't understand people with disabilities. I said it wrong. But I quote, the democracy is not up to Mr. Trump. The democracy is up to the world. There's fake news on Fox News debating about he is right or he is right. Like Nancy Pelosi, he's doing a cover up because he doesn't want to get caught. But as your president, I wouldn't do that. What Mr. Trump is doing, lying to the American people, going golfing every day, using the democracy in this world to pay another country to win a campaign. No, I would never do that. It's pride, it's lies, it's all this stuff. What I would do is make it fair. If I don't win, shake somebody's hand. If I don't win, I would say thank you for this run. I'll probably run next year. That's what you do. And it's important to tell the truth. It's important to tell Americans what you need to know about this sitting president who all the Republicans are telling lies about him. All the Republicans are telling lies that he never did anything. And let me tell you, Republicans, you only want him to be president to take away all the stuff. All the Republicans need to understand something. It's not about being wrong. It's not about being right. It's about how are you going to help this country? How are you going to build this country? How are you going to build? And it's not about me having money. It's not about me. It's not about me having money. It's about money is the root of all evil. And Mr. Trump has all this kind of money. Why don't you build it in the schools? Why don't you help it? I would. I would donate money to schools. I would donate money to churches because even though some of it might be a waste of time, even though I don't go to church, I would build the different countries who got crushed by Mr. Trump's dirty work, or Bush's dirty work. I can't stress this enough. It's about love. It's about integrity. It's about let's be honest with America. Let's be honest about American citizens. How are we going to help American citizens with food and clean water? This is how I'm going to help. I would build a foundation to people who came to me, who have concerns, who want to build concerns. And I would do it within a short amount of time. So, if I was your president, I would help you. I would make gun laws even better, to 32 to 40. If I was president right now of the United States of America, I would make Medicare for all free it would be covered by every insurance provider that you have, and Medicare would be all for Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. They're not making it covered by Medicare. They're not doing it. And to answer your question, yes, we need to impeach this president, but how do we do it? We do it calmly and firmly so Americans understand what this president is doing. It's about having the candidates like me make a vote who is wrong and everything. And we put the troops back to Syria and we guard our country because the United States of America is so important in this world. Nobody can ever take that away. We make the rich pay Medicare and put their taxes and premiums to 100% of the cost. We make the most important is SSI and Social Security. We build a raise to Social Security 100% for all the limited income recipients. As I was president, we build equality for our country. We put people on the internet that treat people disrespectfully, that bully people. What's so important is building the equality for people. That's so important. If we don't build an equality and we don't put security like they do at the airports for schools, for any federal building, yeah. And I would do if they invaded Iraq or they invaded Syria or we hire police and we hire militaries to make sure that nobody goes into the borders. For a second I was stalling, but anyhow, we make sure that we are secured in America. Make sure everything. We make sure gun control is set for for only those are around 32 to 40. Nobody else. And we make sure that automatic cars with robots everybody can drive now without a license because of the robot cars, and all they need is insurance to go to the DMV. We also make fake IDs issued by the state. They go to the state, they go to the courthouse, they sign a petition that fake IDs, as long as they have the state name and as long as they have the Congress sign it for it. That's so important in everything. It's important to know what people's rights are. And stalking should be a federal crime and not only a maximum sentence of 40 years in prison, because people don't understand. It's important for people to understand. Everybody needs to understand people's rights. And my name is Forris, Warden, aka Justin Ryan. And that's all I have to say when I would be president. I would make everything secured for everybody. And I would also make clean air for everybody and clean drinking water. Make sure the drinking water for every United States of America is clean air for everybody. And I would also make people it's important to know how people, it's important to know what you are and who you are. I would make sure everybody doesn't, there's so much that goes on, but I'm only stating a couple of things. You have to know who people are. You have to know, fight for people's rights. And yeah, people come to me, people ask me a lot of questions. I would answer them properly. You know, I'm just covering the key points. It's all about success. It's all about success when being a president. It's all about success. Nobody should have the right to bully anybody and make fun of anybody. Everybody should have the right for clean drinking water and everything. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm a singer and songwriter. Everybody should have the passion. And another rule, nobody should wait for a manager to come to them. They should have people, you know, obviously I can't do both and be a singer and be a president at the same time. I wish I could. Everybody wishes that they could. But I know that if I have your support, I would be, and I wanted to cover one thing. Kneeling shouldn't be a law. Everybody has the right to kneel if they, after a football game. The players have the right to kneel. And let me tell you, Mr. President, you don't have no right to say who can kneel and who can't. That's important. I would make a law that nobody can tell anybody to kneel at a football game, at a national anthem. They have that right. They have the given right. And Donald Trump has not obeyed the laws really well. He has not understand people. That's the issue. He doesn't want to understand people. He doesn't care to understand people. But as your president of the United States, Blake Forris, Warden, a.k.a. Justin Ryan, I would understand you. If you came to me and you stressed the issue, I would come to your area and I would address the issue and I would tell people how to fix the issue very easily. The Illuminati is not something to play around with, and people who are in the Illuminati are going to face jail time and imprisonment of 5 years or 10 years, or face a fine up to $15,000, because I believe that. And this is the no-so one to touch. Abortion. Even though I don't agree with it, there's other ways to get rid of your baby. Yes, there's other ways to get rid of the baby. You can adopt it, but you can give it away to your friend. So I'm going to give other options for people. Don't have to do something that's going to make the baby. Yes, I'm going to put a law against people trying to kill the baby. There's other alternatives. Put it in adoption. Give it to your friend. Give it to your gay friend. Give it to your bisexual friend. Give it to your straight friend. Give it to your friends. Give it to your family. Give it to your cousins. Do all that stuff. But don't put abortion and kill a baby. I don't agree with that. Yeah, even though I may be a Democrat, conservative Democrat, I still don't believe in that area. There's other ways to doing it. Adopt and give it away to your friend or give it away to your family. That's the only reason I don't agree with that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bite my tongue and never feel the love. Keep going. Inside my eyes, shining in my eyes.